Well, what we've got here is a combination of the two frogs that you would be most likely to confuse within this range. And this hand right here, what Chris is focusing on right now, is a juvenile North American bullfrog. And in this hand, I've got a northern greenfrog. Now these guys share a lot of habitat, and when they are living side by side and are a similar size, it can be very difficult to tell them apart. But if you look at the northern greenfrog, well, for one thing, if you look at him from the top, you'll notice he's got a much more triangular head. They're also a lot less cooperative. They've got a very triangular shaped head, and the bullfrog has a rounded head. If you look behind the eyes, above the ears, when I get this guy back, you'll notice that he's got subdorsal ridges. And subdorsal ridge is just this ridge that goes behind the eye and down the back. And I'm gonna let him go and talk about the bullfrog. The American bullfrog is the largest frog that we have here in the Northeast. They can get over a foot in length, and they're known to eat other frogs, as well as insects and even things like mice, snakes, fish, and small birds. They are native to the Northeast, although exactly where their native range is subject to some debate, because they have been transplanted outside of their native range. And in many of the cases in which they have been introduced to other places, they become quite a nuisance because of how large they are and the caliber of their appetite. So that's about it. I mean, it's difficult to distinguish the two when they're this size, but the green frog really doesn't approach the proportions of the bullfrog. So if you find a frog that's over, maybe 6 inches in length within this range, it's almost certainly this species, the North American bullfrog. I guess we'll send him back under his log now. He's a little sluggish. Here you go, buddy.